What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're doing with free agency. We haven't done enough draft stuff, and I had stuff saved up, and I haven't done any videos on it, so I gotta do that all week. So I think it's becoming the consensus who the #1 pick's gonna be. Now it could be different. They had a private workout with Shedeur Sanders, but I think they're going to take a quarterback. So my thought is Cameron Ward for them. Could be Shedeur Sanders, could be Jackson Dart, could be Quinn Ewers. Who knows? We've had surprises. Look at the last draft with Aiden Hutchinson, and the Jaguars didn't take him. That wasn't dumb, was it? But I have Cameron Ward going to the Titans. #2, Travis Hunter to the Browns. Kicking and screaming. I don't think he wants to go to the Browns. Who wants to go to the Browns? Let's be honest. I know you get to play with Myles Garrett, but he's getting up there. If it wasn't for the money, he wouldn't be there. Because he wants to win, so that's not the place you go when you want to win. 3rd, New York Giants need help with Kayvon Thibodeau, so Abdul Carter seems like the obvious choice here. One of the best pass rushers in this draft. Pair him up with Thibodeau. I think that's a match made in heaven. According to Brian Baldinger from NFL Network, there is nothing on the football field that Abdul Carter cannot or can't do. Who is going to build their defense around his skills? Yep, there you go. Right from Baldy. #4, you could insert Kelvin Banks from Texas in here. Insert whoever you want, but they need offensive line help. And with Mike Vrabel now in charge, there's a new sheriff in town. I like Will Campbell, the tackle at LSU. Better than most of them. He is high competition in the SEC. I think this is a good fit. And this is a Mike Vrabel type of guy. So, protect Drake May's blind side. Apparently his arm size, but he's called critics out for that. I hope you're bigger than he is, because that would not be a fair fight. #5, maybe Jacksonville hopefully gets their head out their butt. Mason Graham, the defensive tackle, 3 technique out of Michigan. If they don't take him, if they've missed on him and Aiden Hutchinson, I burn your Jaguars gear, guys and girls. I don't know what to tell you. It's like the Cowboys not taking TJ Watt and taking freaking Taco Charlton. No. Mason Graham, if they don't, maybe if somebody falls, if Travis Hunter falls, obviously, duh. If Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter fall, yeah, maybe, okay. Maybe they take a running back, but they need help on defense like nobody's business. 6, now I still can't pronounce his name. Tatoria McMillan. I hope I said that right. One of the best receivers, if not the best receiver in this draft. To the Raiders. Geno Smith needs a DK Metcalf type. So they need all the help they can get. So Raiders take a receiver. Typical Raiders. 7, this breaks my heart, but probably gonna happen because I would love to have him. Tyler Warren goes to the Jets. I think the best tight end in this draft. Abdul Carter's teammate on the opposite side of the ball goes to 7 to the Jets. They need weapons like nobody's business for Justin Fields. It could be a worse year for your old Jets. I'm sorry. I like Aaron Glenn. That is a good head coach. I just don't like the owner. I'm sorry. I can't get past the owner. So, yep. Number 8, Jalen Walker, the outside linebacker, goes to the Carolina Panthers, still bringing the pain. They need just about every position you can put a check in the box. Defense, desperately. I think they overpaid for some free agents, but that's my opinion. I still don't believe in Bryce Young. Too small and gets hurt. So, we'll see. Number 9, New Orleans. They need help at this position bad. Will Johnson, corner, who I would love to have in Dallas as well, goes to the Saints. Again, they need help at just about every. The NFC South is a mess. None of them are figured out completely or have a clue, it seems. So, number 10, the Bears. And of course, I feel like this is going to happen with some team. Are going to take Ashton Genty, the running back out of Boise State. Maybe Dallas can jump up to 10 to get him, but who knows? So I wonder Jerry can come out and say, I love Ashton Genty. Okay, we'll take him from you, Jerry. 11, San Francisco takes Armand Membo, offensive tackle out of Missouri. It feels like they're reaching for a Trent Williams type. He's not Trent Williams, but they need help just about everywhere now too, except defense. They got some pieces, but their window is starting to close. Not a bad pick, just I feel like it'd be a reach, but I feel like this is what they would do. Kind of like Trey Lance. 12, the Cowboys, Mikael Williams. Pass rusher out of Georgia. Not bad. I just feel like this has been hyped up so much. So what everybody's saying. So I've changed this to this guy. I'll probably change it again tomorrow. We'll do a second round and all tomorrow. We'll do more tomorrow. 13, Malachi Starks. Safety from Georgia to the Dolphins. They got to replace Javon Holland, and they need safety help. Even though they got one from New York, which is good, they need help. Got to have 2 safeties. So this is the best safety in the draft, in my opinion. So, and he's got speed. Speed kills. 14, Nick Emanwari, safety out of South Carolina. Because Indianapolis is desperate for a safety, so he's the next best one. And they need help in the secondary like nobody's business. So I have the Colts taking him. 15 with Atlanta, Shamar Stewart. This feels like a Javon Kinlaw, like a kid out of Ohio State. Shit. That's how irrelevant he is now. It feels like a Taco Charlton type pick. He has the size, he has it, but the production just isn't there. I feel like the Falcons might reach here, and maybe he turns out, but this would scare me, but I think they're going to go Shamar Stewart. They're going to get dazzled, and they're going to get screwed. Maybe. Hopefully not. Like the kid. Nice kid, but 16, the Cardinals, John Day Barron, the corner out of Texas. They need corner help bad. 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 My God. Their secondary is atrocious. This will help that some. Not going to solve everything, but it will help. So let me see if I can pull it up. 17 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Donovan Iziraku, edge out of Boston College. A little bit of a reach for me, but I think Trey Hendrickson is gone. Now, whether they trade him before or he just holds out. I don't know, but it's getting ugly. So, yeah, they're going to need somebody, and that's somebody. He's not bad. It's a young guy, so maybe. 18, Seattle, Gray Zabel, the guard out of North Dakota State. They need offensive. They need somebody next to Charles Cross. So this is your guy. And you need to protect Sam Darnold. So offensive line is a must. Take anybody else, I'm gonna scream at you. 19, Tampa Bay, Jahad Campbell, inside backer. They lose Devin White and other guys, so they need linebackers. So inside, outside, you name it. They need secondary help. They need offense, defense. They need everything. Quarterback. So this will go in rebuilding the defense with the youth movement. And he's a good inside linebacker. That'll help a lot. And he does a lot well in coverage, does a lot of communicating pre and post snap and press. So, yeah. And that's coming from Ted Nugent. So, yep, I agree. They need defensive help. I mean, anybody there. There's a lot of teams like that. Oh, God. 20, the Denver Broncos, Matthew Golden to get another weapon for Bo Nix. This would be Sean Payton style, in my opinion. Get the speedy guy. This would seem to fit. Or he might move back. It's hard to say with him. He's a little bit of a riverboat gambler. But he knows his offense, so. We'll see. And he ran a 4.29. I mean, speed kills. We're getting in Deion Sanders territory here. So, hey, if the Cowboys end up with him, I'll be happy. Doubt it, but. 21, the Pittsburgh Squealers get Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, 3 technique out of Ole Miss. Got to start rebuilding that defensive line. Cam Hayward ain't going to be around forever. And they need help everywhere. They're getting older, not younger. They're going the wrong direction in age. That'll help that defensive line. Help out T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward. And they're all about defense. Mike Tomlin, so. 22, the Chargers take Colston Loveland, the next best tight end. Another close to Hunter Henry, what they used to have. Another big weapon for their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. So, 23, Green Bay, Calvin Banks Jr. Probably kick him to guard, but he can play tackle, I guess. Anyway, they get an offensive lineman. They need it. Jordan Love needs it. They've lost some guys, so that's a Brian Gutekunst move. And he's a good player, so he'll fit tackle or guard. And I feel like that'd be a steal. 24, the Vikings, Derek Harmon, defensive lineman out of Oregon. They need defensive help like nobody's business on the D-line. This will help tremendously. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I got to go to the bathroom. So, 25, Houston, Emeka Egbuka, the wide receiver out of Ohio State. This is perfect fit for their star quarterback. Another weapon makes them even more dangerous. I think they're going to bounce back this year. I really love this team. So, C.J. Stroud. You're going to see a lot of those Tom Grossi, Stroud. You're going to see a lot of that this year, I feel like, especially if they get this kid. 26, the Rams. Luther Burden III, since he couldn't get the Texas guy. This is another good one. And he lost out on the guy previous that just went to the Texans. So this is the next best guy. Give Matt Stafford another weapon. And he's a great receiver. One of the better receivers in this draft. 27 Baltimore, Mike Green, the edge rusher. Need to improve that outside linebacking core from Marshall. This will do it. This is not a reach. This is got some value for me. So I like this. He brings juice, and they need it. They need it. That defense is getting old. And they need pass rushers like nobody's business. 17 sacks. Number 1 among edge rushers in the NCAA. 63 pressures, number 3. 92.2 PFF grade, number 1. High motor. This is perfect. And he's going to bring some bird fire to that bird defense. 28 Detroit. Nick Scorton, defensive lineman out of Texas A&M. This will bolster that defensive line. Help Aiden Hutchinson and all this will help that defense. This is a Dan Campbell bite your knees off kind of pick here. 29, the Washington Commanders. They buy the hype train and get Josh Simmons. I don't love this pick. Just 1 year. Now, maybe he does like Tyron Smith. He's got that upside to be even better than that. But I don't know. I don't love this pick, but I feel like this is a Dan Quinn pick. 30, Kenneth Grant, the Michigan defensive nose tackle. The big boy goes to Bills. They can use this beef in the middle. And with Joey Bosa and company there, that'll help that defense. This is a McDermott type pick. So, just how I feel. Probably going to be wrong. 31, Kansas City. Ariante Ursary, the offensive tackle out of Minnesota. Bit of a reach for me, but they need offensive linemen. Mahomes got beat up bad last year, so they don't want that trend to continue. And 32, the stupid Philadelphia Eagles get James Pierce Jr. Kind of a tweener, but I think this is a good pick for them. This is kind of your Brandon Graham on steroids type pick for me, anyway. So that is round 1. We will do round 2 through 7, and then we'll mix it up and change it up all week. And then I'll watch the draft, and I'll do videos after draft of who got picked and all that good stuff. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway, even if it's a Eagles hat. Yeah. Love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.